Live from Auckland Park, Johannesburg, you're watching The Full View on SABC News. We start now with coverage of the devastating storms that have swept through coastal parts of South Africa, the worst affected being the Eastern Cape. Tragic news confirmed in the last few hours by Premier Oscar Mabuyane that the number of people who've died is 49.
And of course, as you look at the developments in the Eastern Cape, let's break that down for you as far as the fatalities are concerned. Among the 49 of those who passed on, there's of course children involved here. We've been telling you about a scholar transport that was swept away. The number of people confirmed to have been in the minibus taxi was around 13, with 3 learners rescued alive yesterday and 4 learners confirmed to be deceased, together with the driver and the conductor of the minibus taxi, and 4 learners currently still missing.
In KwaZulu-Natal, let's bring those pictures up as well, because the province has also not been spared. At least 80 schools in KwaZulu-Natal are known to have been damaged by the recent winds as well as heavy snowfall. At least 68 of those schools are across 9 districts that have been damaged. Ugu district on the south coast being the worst affected in KwaZulu-Natal. Damage there stands at about 38 schools from what we're hearing, and we'll be able to take you to some of those locations over the next 3 hours on the program. Mthatha is also out for us at a shelter for the homeless in Johannesburg, because while there's not been extreme rainfall here, the drop in temperatures has forced many people to basically suffer trying to find ways in which they can keep warm, and it has not been easy, especially for the homeless.
And of course, the department's spokesperson, that is Cocter, in fact the Provincial Education Department in KwaZulu-Natal, saying that given the weather that they've experienced in the last few days, the Department of Education is taking stock now of what has happened and looking at the destruction as far as infrastructure is concerned as well in some of the schools, and some of the districts have also been sending the department information that they are still collating just to get a clearer picture. Because imagine when you think about the Eastern Cape, yesterday we're told around some 70 schools have been impacted by what happened there. This impacted as well the matric learners. So one wonders, in a province like KwaZulu-Natal, the extent to which the matriculants would have also been impacted, as well as other learners, is of course still being figured out right now. So we'll continue then to bring you more on these developing stories.
Stepping away from the flood situation in coastal South Africa, there is another breaking news story that we're watching for you. That's confirmation tonight that the first group of SANDF troops will come back from the Eastern DRC this Friday.
Now, according to a statement by the SANDF, they are scheduled to arrive at the Air Force Base Bloemspruit in Bloemfontein by midday, where they will be welcomed by the Defence Minister, as well as, of course, the military veterans there, and even some of the management of the department expected to be there.
Let's recap the main story tonight. As we've been saying, dozens of people are now confirmed to have died following that heavy rainfall in the Eastern Cape. Disaster teams are set to remain out and about this evening, trying to rescue survivors and indeed look for bodies where people's whereabouts are unknown.
At the same time, 9 schools in and around Pietermaritzburg have been damaged by heavy winds, which brought teaching and learning to a halt in the community of Taylors Halt near Pietermaritzburg. Is also appealing for help after the Nhlambasoka senior primary school in the area was badly hit by heavy winds.
And the fiscal framework and revenue proposals, as well as the report of the Standing Committee on Finance, have been passed by the National Assembly today. 268 MPs voting in favour, 88 were against, while 2 members from Build One South Africa abstained.